And what's up, peeps? Let me just sort out my seats so I can actually get comfortable and ready to go. We got Vicious, Advice, Adam. How do I say that one? Moritz? I butchered that, I just know I have. Sorry, dude. Jarek, Knox, Yoda, Nathaniel. How you guys all doing? Ah, right. Hoping the computer's actually going to be stable this time, and that audio is actually in sync this time, and everything. Still step by step trying to sort out this this system since the changes. Robin House as well, Simon too. Thank you guys, thank you very much. It's yeah, it's daunting preparing to be a dad and all that, but I mean, it's been a long time coming, really. I mean, I'm like 34. That's pretty late. All my mates had kids like in their mid-20s, if not before that. Doing good. You've got yours one already. Very nice. Well done, dude. All right, let's go and have a look at what I've got to work with. All right, let's see quite what DarthDadbod has got in store for me. Got a great name. Round 2, fight! Growing up with beat 'em ups. Got yours one as well. Okay, he's not really done anything yet. Or maybe he's only just started to attack. That's probably what. My guess is he's only just started. He got 60 banners on that one. He got a perfect run. Who was even in that block with him? Oh, wow. Bosk. Can't really say I'm too surprised there. I don't have the greatest bounty hunters. We all know that. I've addressed this many times. Hey there, Matt. Any crazy announcements for today? No, just the one baby on the way, mate. Thank you, Bogdan. Phenomenon. What's up, dude? Yeti in the house as well. MK Sun. Cador's here too. Unsubbed. Wow, yeah, he actually creamed my bounty hunters. So it's going to be interesting. My guess is he's probably on roughly the same time as us then, because I don't see why he would have just done that one battle and then left the rest of them. They're not exactly scary teams. My Night Sisters are fairly decent, I suppose. I got Gear 13, Gear 13 DACA there. My Spirit is actually 12 now, but you know, post lock, so. Opponents so far have gone full defensive. Got stopped on current opponent's bugs. But you couldn't clear yours. Well, at least you got the win there, dude. A Holdo thumbnail. I was like, what character can I use today that I actually tend to use in battle? And I was like, Holdo, that'll do. Hey there, fam. What's up, dude? You're actually doing good in GAC. Wow. That's all that matters, dude. Hey there, Drew. You cocked yours up, but luckily your opponent did even worse. That's great when that happens. There have been times where I've completely screwed up what I was intending to do, and unfortunately my opponent screwed up even more so you get away with it. Better start GAC's Heroes account for Mini DB. DB Junior. Ironically, if it's a boy, it's going to be called Dominic, so it will actually be DB. The guy's playing at the minute too. Yeah, it looks like it. Those are my favourite streams. I love when my opponent's playing along with me. 87? Reasonable. But I also need to check the speed of Kylo. 90, yeah. So he's got a fair bit of TM generation coming there with those two characters. Check the Stormtrooper as well, because I know... And the Stormy can also generate it. Gone for speed over health and protection here, to be fair. Speed set, okay. Well, I know exactly what he's planning to do with that team there. And that could actually cause problems for my Ewoks. They're not the fastest Ewoks in the world. So, check Fox's damage. Well, okay, or we'll just accidentally click on him. He's gone crit damage and health, so he's going for that bonus offense through the health there. Pretty smart. Fairly decent. On protection primaries. That surprises me. I figured going for health set, you would have actually gone for health primaries. Although if they're not 6-dot, to be fair, then you're not really going to get the benefit out of them on that bonus bonus offense. Don't forget your wicket lead. That is not happening, Cattle. That's not happening. Hey there, Yoa. What's up, buddy? I just hit level 84. Can't wait to do Grand Arena. Grand Arena is really good fun. The longer it's gone on with the constant problems, I actually think I prefer the original version, but you know, what can you do? Right. The Sash is always going to go first. It does. She's got so much extra speed from Rampage. Let's just have a look at what we're dealing with on Zombie. He particularly quick. This guy likes his speed sets. Oh, DarthDadbod does like his speed sets. Alright, let's deal with the Night Sisters first, because it allows me to bring my troopers out. And they had a poor showing last time, because we took them up against some droids instead. Let's make sure we got Veer's lead. I have done Stark lead once before. That was pretty painful when I did that. I still won, but that was dicey as heck when I did that one. Yes, it's a fairly average executioner. Wicked lead's never happening again. Never happening again. Hey there, Andres. What are your thoughts on General Anakin will be the next journey? I don't know how I feel about that, because odds are at some stage we're going to get the fallen version of Anakin, you know, pre-Cyborg Vader. And then we've essentially got 3 versions of an Anakin that's got about 1 minute between each timeline. Because we've already got Jedi Knight Anakin, which has the look right before the fall, and also happens to be the same look he has when he's the general. So, yeah, I don't know quite how I feel about it, but at the same time, it's Anakin. So, yeah, perhaps they couldn't do what they wanted with the other Anakin because it made too many teams powerful. So they're going to make a really, you know, 501st defined version that won't be boosted by other teams, and they won't have to keep nerfing him, hopefully. Territory battle so demoralizing in the last phase. I sent my characters in. Look at the screen. I'm dead already. Yeah, I tend to. I get 2 out of 4 with Darth Revan. I get 1 out of 4 with the Triumvirate. I get 1 out of 4 with whatever other team I use. And then I always get into the final wave, so I tend to do 3 out of 4 with my Night Sisters. Because I got Gear 13 Daka. She's got so much health. Throw that Zeta on her. And the bombing run can't actually kill her. So you can just fully revive the team. You just put Tenacity down on any of the Sergeants. Throw a whole stack of Plague on them, and the team just collapses. It's a beautiful thing. Battle time. Careful about that Shaman with Old Republic. That's nasty. Definitely some extra dots in there. I used to use Shaman back in the day in a Zeta team in Heroic AAT. That's the reason I have mine developed. And now he's like half developed for no reason, because I don't use him anymore. Let me know if the sound effects volume is too loud, because obviously I'm not able to hear it in line with my own vocals. So it's a little bit quicker than usual. She actually got a turn, but it kind of didn't help them whatsoever. Boom, 57. Would have been 60 if it had been a smidge faster and not allowed Talzin to get off with that plague there, but that'll do. You won this round by 3 points. Would have gotten more if I downed Night Sisters first time. But that's definitely a narrow margin, dude, but at least you got it 1. It's my thoughts of Fallen Anakin thing. There was a Q&A a while back where they said, funny thing, as soon as Anakin fell, he became Darth Vader, so I don't know if that ever had fallen. Yeah, I think what people want is a dark side version of Vader that's actually good, and that's kind of like Prime Vader. That's when he was at his absolute strongest and most arrogant, at the point that Palpatine feared him too. Unfortunately, he was just so arrogant that it cost him. He just hopped off on the low ground and walked up to me. There you go. But no, too arrogant. Had to show, had to do a little flip. Hi, Anakin. sound of the game is a bit weird. I'm assuming it's just a little bit too loud. Let me turn it down. Like there somewhere. Right. Yeah, I can always do a tutorial of how I run Night Sisters in it. I was actually teaching my guild how to do it today because I saw some of them were struggling with Night Sisters. They were getting like 1 out of 4, and I always get 3 out of 4. The only reason I don't get 4 out of 4 is because bloody 5s doesn't allow revives, and it kind of breaks the mechanic when I get into the final round. Hey there, Sarah and Mike. Congrats on the baby, dude. Got my first due in 7 weeks. That's awesome. Congrats to you as well. Looks like both of us are going to be getting very little sleep in the near future. Not too loud, but kind of messed up. It cracks. Oh, no. Okay. Wow. Let me just mute the in-game audio then, because that's just the joys of emulation. It can be quite clunky. Killed zombie a couple times till you got them healthy. Yeah, but I'd about hang around forever, and then, yeah, it'd be my luck that, you know, when Acolyte attacked, it'll bring Towson back when we just hit plague on everybody again anyway. Alright, let's get my Galactic Republic out. It's the usual counter that I use. Obviously, Padme's poo for moi, so I don't actually use her in the team. You guys. Rex doesn't really bring a great deal to this team, although he does help shut down all the dots. So the only reason I was bringing Rex in before is because Qui-Gon just kept dying anyway. So I was kind of at the point where I may as well throw Rex in because he didn't really have a team elsewhere. We'll just stick him in there again, just for that. Yeah, it has to be used with other clones, and my other clones are level 53 in Gear 7, so yeah, screw me, right? I got to work on them, quite clearly. Right, we've all got full TM at the moment anyway. See if we can drop down those counter. Buff immunity. No other tank in the team. That could actually be quite glorious. No heal, and there goes their leader. Normally I go for mission really early, but I actually opted to get rid of Kath this time. See if that comes back to bite me in the butt now. Probably will, because she hits so damn hard. PM. Roll yours. That's the other constant attack spammer gone. Get rid of those. Don't want her offense being any higher than it already is. So mission's starting to struggle a little bit. Wow, one shot. Okay. I thought I would need the follow-up assist to actually finish her there, but apparently not. Power shot. All those. Rid of that counter. Pulling that lot in. Finish. No, he lived. Okay. Wow, Tusken Shaman hanging in. Unfortunately, Tuskens don't do too well against Anakin, so. Doesn't want to be hit by that one, apparently. That's fine. We'll just clean up now. All pretty good. Yeah, that Annihilate works really, really nicely if you have other clones. Not so much when he's by himself. There we go. Oh, wow. Okay. He just doesn't want to drop. Try one more big rush, shall we? He really doesn't want to drop. There you go, Caddo. Very nice. Let me catch up really quick on what's been going on in chat while I've been blasting. Lucky opponent lost one time against Night Sisters also. It seems a lot of people trip up against Night Sisters, especially when you have decent speed on them or if you have a Gear 13 DACA. About phase 4, middle B2's unique, reduce the tank cooldown. That's been amazing. Tank. You mean, what, a tank is in one of the characters, not an actual tank, right? I'm kind of... fine for you. Okay, so sounds alright for you then. Yeah, it really doesn't work as Annihilate unless you've got a good clone team. I haven't played Rex after the rework. Yeah, it's actually it's a savage move. I've seen it actually dust some crazy strong characters. Okay, he's got through my front wall. Did he struggle? No, he went right through first time. Oh, that's annoying. Alright, so we've got some Ewoks. And we've got the incredibly annoying constant revive team there. So hopefully he doesn't have bugs on defense anywhere, and I can just use Treya to kick the snot out of that because I don't want to be wasting time. Mini Annihilate, there you go. Hey there, Book Hunter, how you doing, buddy? Oh, okay, my chat just jumped. I don't know where all those messages are gone now. Do you have Padme? I do, but she's gear 8. I'm like 5 Chirotech salvage away from getting her to 9, so she's actually not in action yet. Rex Wampa. Why do Rex doesn't die first, which he generally does. My opponent didn't bother attacking me, so I full cleared him. My current opponent can't beat my bugs or my Revan, so he might just clear my other teams. Well, yeah, if you fully cleared him and you've got that one dude. Hey there, Grover. Same as younglings. One day closer to Scourge. Trying to catch one. I'm reading these chats backwards doesn't help. I end up getting confused. Hey there, Dobbsy. You're 2 for 2 so far. None of your opponents have managed to full clear. Well, that's a bonus. Tuskens do have pretty bad track record against Anakin. Exactly. I don't think he was in the right battle there. You play good and your opponent attacks live. I hope DadBod's actually watching. That'd be really cool. DadBod, if you're there, speak, dude. Feel free to chime in. Tell me I suck or whatever. I don't care. But yeah, he started attacking pretty much as my stream went live, which makes me believe odds are that he's seen when my stream was, you know, scheduled to go live, and he swung by to watch at the same time. It's always good fun when that happens. I gotta admit, I missed a few live streams. Not used to this white hat instead of beanie. Yeah, I was actually gonna put my beanie on, but I don't know where I put it. I've lost it again. I lose everything. All right, so it was Bosco I clicked on. I couldn't remember which team I selected, and I didn't want to go in with the wrong squad. Pick that team. That should do the business. That threw you off, must be Flowerhead. Yeah, I got to cling on to my teenage years and start wearing my hats backwards again. Pixie and Tally are doing great. Thank you, Ryrock. I didn't get a notification about stream start in Discord, so missed the start. You haven't missed too much, buddy. You've only missed 2 battles. And just, oh, wow, okay, high tenacity, I'm guessing. Or it could just be that my race sucks, which is probably most likely. Really like to spread some exposures around if it's going to be like that, so I can control the teams that way. All right, well, oh my god, they're going to dodge me as well. Gonna be like that today. It's gonna be like that. All right, see you later, Holdo. This is not going too smooth. Can we actually get it this time? Yes. Oh, we've lost. This is why I always try to get rid of Boba first. He screws everything up for me. We're gonna lose. That's not good. I hate Ray. This is why I hate this girl. She always lets me down. I think I'm probably going to have to force close. All right, forfeit. Excellent. Lost to a Bosk. And it wasn't even a good Bosk. What is this tenacity? What is this tenacity? What are you? 106. Hey. Means I got to use another team now. Let me down, girl. Right, let's get the Ewoks in. Resistance have to be, in my opinion, one of the most overrated teams in general gameplay. Like, they're awesome for the Sith raid. And outside of that, they just really aren't that good. They can't beat most of anything. And even when you get like the craziest like 100% crit chance on the team, half the time they still don't even crit, so you still don't get exposures. Thank you, Chris. Josh Hatfrew. Oh, I read that one already. Backwards hat is a time machine. Exactly that. I'll teach you to use Holdo. Yeah. That's a triple Holdo. She's so slow. Yeah, Ray teams really did fall far, Cal. They just kind of at a point now where it's like they fight C teams. They don't even fight the B teams anymore. You haven't locked her yet. Don't know if I will. She just doesn't seem to be doing much these days. I'm hoping she's going to get a big, boost for the ninth movie. But as it stands, I use her for nothing anymore except fighting Bosk. And if she's if they're running Django, she doesn't even get used. I'll use her against like Ewoks or something if they're like gear 11. I just find her so underwhelming. You strongly disagree. Ray can be anything B tier. You clearly got much better Ray than I do. I've got what I think they're all 12.3, and they've let me down against so many teams. They've lost to First Order. They've lost to Bounty Hunters a couple of times. They've lost. What did they lose to? I think they lost a mirror match at one point against an even slower, weaker team. They just don't expose a lot of the time, and that tends to. They lost to a gear 11 calf team that wasn't even particularly good. You glad you moved your Vet Han and Chewie to less. Oh no, you glad they did. Yeah, I've heard about that, G. But it looks like we got to farm something else now for relics. So it essentially is gear 14 because it's going to take more of our time and resources away from everything else. Exactly what I thought was going to happen, unfortunately. It's going all right, except for that incredibly awful Ray battle there. Give BP to Grievous, damn it. Yeah, I probably just should. I may end up stripping down my Ray team at this point. Because, yeah, it seems like every single time, it doesn't matter who I put them against these days, they just don't do much for me anymore. Which leaves me in an awkward spot of like, I've got a powered up geared team that can't beat anything. At least nothing that my opponents put up. So yeah, I just don't know what to do with them anymore. I really, really don't. Brush this officer as quickly as possible. Help control Executioner a little bit. That's better. Stay stealth, Elder. Right, that one's gone. Mod your R2 with tons of offense and potency, but then you definitely don't get the exposes because obviously you need him to be like you generally need decent crit chance in order to trigger all the exposes for the rest of the team to actually do the damage with. Character is it? Are you? Hey, hidden. That one's down. But leave Kylo doing his thing. Let's get rid of this. Oh, okay, Kylo is being a smidge annoying in the corner now. This is a rather tanky Stormtrooper. He does, even though it was a speed set, he really doesn't want to seem to go down. Taking a while. Really use Chirpa's little his bum rush attack to actually get some damage on the board here. Don't you dare attack Elder. I'm not being one-shotted like that. That drives me mad when that happens. Yeah, because obviously it's just at a point in the game now where I don't really want to be dedicating more supplies to the Resistance. You know, especially to that raid team that I've mentioned, kind of doesn't have anything about it anymore. What's the best I can get out of them now? On you. Oh, my case is debuffing everyone, which means he keeps getting his taunt back. This is not going well, is it? This really isn't going well. I can't control him. And I can't debuff him either. Oh. Can't get the move I need with Paplu to unstun characters. Oh, come on. He could finally stealth Elder. Yeah, this isn't going well. We're going to get stuck on this team as well now. Bloody First Order. They always do this to me. Right. You. Finally got him. Right, so I've got a minute 20 to wear this guy down. That's not a great deal of time for a strong Kylo. Basic from. Keep it going. Protected. Need Wicket to keep attacking. Gear 13 Wicket would actually be quite handy here. That's the one I need more than anything. 30 seconds. Oh my word. "20 seconds. Don't you dare fully heal." Oh, that was close. Taking in Gear 11 Ewoks versus Gear 12 fully zated First Order. That's not fun. I really have to somehow find some spare resources here. Hey, I got the Comeback Yeti. Classic DB. Get the Taunt on Paplu. You really don't need him for that. You use him for Dispel against First Order. And then you use the Stealth to protect your Revive. That was very close. These weak palms are sweaty indeed. I did get quite lucky with that dodge. That would have been a full heal then. Thank you, Linky. Swarm attack saved your skin. It did indeed. That was rough. Auto Cattle, are you serious? With Gear 11 Ewoks, do you want to lose? I remember I did it once before because people kept telling me to auto. We did it and we got smashed. Basically, that was it. Everything just went to hell. The AI just starts doing random attacks. And even when you do it on basic, you can't stealth Elder and they always take him out. And then they take out Paplu as well. And then you kind of, that's it. Right, so I have to kill Bosk, annoyingly. Did he attack the front down here yet? Dadbod, if you're watching, buddy, I'm not going to show you what's behind. So... Look at that team. How did you let me down, Ray? She landed all the debuffs on the second one. So frustrating. Right, what? Pretty much anything's going to kill that Ewoks, I'd imagine. Oh no, he does have the optimal team at least. Would like to keep Traya for an easy clear there. I'll have to keep her anyway in case bugs are hidden behind. Right. What do we got left? We got Revan. I missed my finger entirely. We got Rebels. We got Traya. We got Palpatine. Could work, although again it's high tenacity. So do I really want to risk that with a super squishy Empire team against that Boba and Django that beating the snot out of me? Need to develop one more solid offensive team. I do. I might just throw Rebels at him. Clear him out quick. Might be what I go for here, guys. Yeah, Thrawn can fracture Bosk. The trouble is, this guy has Malak. So if Malak sat in the back, I'm going to need him with Jedi. It's that annoying trying to guess what's at the back thingy. I was hoping I'd find him at the back at the bottom or something, but... Oh, we have a super chat from Tristan. Nice stream. Thank you, dude, and thank you for the super chat. That goes straight into the baby fund. I don't actually have First Order, oh Ben. You just saw my one good First Order character. Let me throw them up on the screen right here. There you go. I was actually about to start working on them when GOTB came up. I was like, wow, this is taking forever for new content to come. Let me start working on them. And if I remember right, I took Kylo to Gear 9. I took Executioner to Gear 9. And I remodded Officer. And then boom, it appeared. And I was like, oh, okay, now I've got to go and work on other teams. Now, use Empire if you have a good Empire team. Outbleed gives potency. It does, but the problem is I don't that good of an Empire team, and he has a really good Fett pair, which, as you know, do big bloody damage. So I would have to go in without him. I would need him in case Malak is at the back. So we're now talking Gear 12, Gear 11, Gear 10, Gear 11. I'm just not particularly confident there. What do I usually use Rebels against? Why have I kept them? They don't do damage, they are stunned. That is a fair point. Yeah, my Empire... They're at that point where the Empire were just like never really meta. Palp got a bit of a boost and he was kicking a bit of butt, but to get the best use out of him, you actually usually had a couple of like non-Empire characters in the team. So yeah, like a full Empire squad was never really the thing. I often actually had Palp with Rex and stuff like that, and I would pair Palp with Talzin under Rex. Now they couldn't land debuffs on me, and yet they couldn't take. They couldn't heal Plague off themselves. That's kind of what I used to run like years ago. Yeah, I think we just blitz through this team. I think if I really R2 there. Whatever. We'll just go in. I want to top see if you put... Yeah, that's the trouble. If not, put Thrawn with Pal. But yeah, the thing is, I'd be putting Thrawn with him in this... on this block, but I've got to get through this team first. Buff immunity. Yeah, so you're not resisting any of the bloody debuffs in this battle, are you? Go figure. Against this team that has lower potency. I think I got this easy. They've only got 2 damage dealers, so, and one of them's already, oh, they're both dead now. And Greedo is definitely not shoot. Oh, he's not even going to shoot. He's going to do his little move, bless him. translation over there, I guess. Poor Cad Bane. Do the short straw here. Oh, you need R2 on your squad if you want to beat bounty hunters. I've always found R2 did nothing for me in the bounty hunter battles. We were actually talking about this earlier on my Discord server. It's what I used to do, and he would just kind of sit there, just doing nothing. Because after his initial, his initial little stealth in the team, which disappears super quick because resistance team are quite fast. Then they got multiple assists and attacks and stuff, so they end up losing it really fast. Then you never get it back on because Dengar is usually around. But yeah, I probably should have used him in this one because it was Dengar free. Oh, okay. There is no Malak on defense, but he's probably got this one now thanks to my epic screw up. Boom, boom. Buff community's used to this on boss. The best thing there with that move is the full TM strip. First move should be burn, expose the entire. That's exactly what I was talking about, though. It just my team for whatever reason just don't expose. I think we had a battle before. I don't know how many of you were here, but we did resistance for bounty hunters, and we had 15 straight attacks without an expose, which was just insane. Because I know exactly, it's done through crit chance. I got plenty of crit chance on all my characters, and we didn't get any. It was incredible. I just seem to get terrible RNG. Yeah, already done it. Already got good crit chance on the team because obviously that's how the team are built. And yeah, it just doesn't like me. That really doesn't. Right, let's get the triumph for it. Where are they? I am not going just. I'll take the free in. Just Scion. There's too many times it just goes wrong. Just easier to take all three. Play it safe. I have to play it safe now after that massive screw up against that bounty hunter team. So right, let them do their thing. Oh, they're actually going to go and beat up. I'm going to beat up Nightless instead. Okay, you guys do that. Let them do their thing. Over there, a bit more protection for poor old Scion, who's getting his face kicked in right now. Keep going. Get you down into that red. Oh, I was trying to pick him off there. Go on, keep going to red. And you guys are utterly screwed. Done. Not using the AoE. Yeah, don't use it too early. Use it too early, then you end up with a problem. You get them all in red health, and you got to pick them off one by one. They just look silly against Treya. They do, don't they? No one has Treya, so my bugs are deadly. Oh wow, yeah, I wouldn't want to deal with that. If I didn't have Treya, bugs are just no fun. If they gear 11, you can get away with it with rebels. I've done it many times, but when they're like gear 12 plus, often the rebel strategy doesn't even work either. You just can't quite gun through. Geo's the other massively overhyped team. Yeah, I don't think they're like class either. Yeah, so many people are like, oh yeah, take them to gear 13 straight away, and I was like, there's better options like early on. Probably should have kept Rex now. Got a bloody Palpatine here. That is pretty much mirrored to mine. If my Vader was 12, that's exactly the same gear levels as moi. How you doing, Toyota? I'm doing well, mate. Thank you. So I've only got one really decent team left, which is this annoying squad. Probably end up using Jedi against them because I can bypass the taunts and just clear them out. So I mean, they're not bad teams. They're that annoying level where they're good enough to actually beat you. What do I want to use against Palpatine? Good. Could use a Bastila team against Palp. I got to keep you. I keep. You in. Kind need a tank though. I can't be too reckless. Taking out that Kira team. Jedi. Use old Ben. Actually, yeah, I probably could because I'm going to have Forum with him. And I could probably just throw Crew into that team as well. Yeah, may do this. Yeah, old Ben. That's what I was thinking, Gonzo. I was just trying to think if I really need him with Revan, but yeah, I could probably just throw Crew and old Papa Smurf into that team. I use my bugs as a counter against to Night Sisters. I actually used Night Sisters to counter bugs once. I wouldn't have been sure it was working the other way around. Oh, you did it against the Nest team? No, dude, she's gonna have like 1,000,000 protection. Got me and Mobile on the other screen. Good to hear that I didn't get skipped at least while Mobile's around. How good do bugs have to be to counter Night Sisters? Yeah, I wouldn't even know. I've actually used like I said, I've actually used Night Sisters to counter good bugs before, so I'm not sure I'd feel confident doing it the other way around. I just put Plague on them and let them kill themselves, more or less. Play some music in the background. Normally I do, Goldie. Unfortunately, I upgraded to Windows 10 and it's taxing my CPU that bit too much. So if I open Media Player and have music in the background as well, I end up kind of screwed and everything lags. Come on, old Ben. Do your thing. Alright, so I want to deal with Palpatine. She's higher geared. Let's call her in. You got crazy lucky if you got good enough healing with bugs. Mitigates the plague. Yeah, they got it off a couple of times, but I've actually got quite fast and powerful Night Sisters, so I just managed to overwhelm them. Who do I want to beat up first? Maybe Ty's going to go down a little bit quicker, really. You're not having your taunt. Deal with it, sure. Did they change Qui-Gon's move, or am I missing something? But yeah, that's what I'm kind of concerned about. That's why I ended up picking Vader in the end. Alright, he's gone. Oh, he called Holdo both times. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure. I was thinking, why is no one attacking? But he managed to call Hermit both times. Okay. Go figure, right? Hey, he actually called somebody else this time. Go on and just get rid of Short. Eye's gone. And they done. They be done. Yeah, I was starting to think Have they changed his kit that I just didn't realize? Because I know they're working on a lot of Republic stuff in a minute. Yeah, good call. Completely. I don't even look at Hermit because he doesn't really do anything. He just goes. That's it. That's like it's just the whole animation. So yeah, I was just kind of ignoring him. So we got the mighty murder bears. And we've got Hero. I'm actually just having a little think about this actually, because using Revan here is gonna mean I gotta use Palp here, which is a pretty bad idea. Doesn't tend to do very well with the Ewok. Decisions. I really hope they're changing the Galactic Republic Jedi and Plo and Mace get touch up. Hopefully. Yeah, I could really use some changes to a lot of those older characters. Like Kit Fisto, for example. You know, uses Kit in this game these days. Let's have a quick look at them. What speeds we doing? Because I know this guy likes his speed sets. They're on like everybody. 210. I would have to kill. I mean, Logray's the one that screws up that team. And I would have to get to him and kill him really quickly. But the trouble is, oh, they're all like close to 100. Yeah, Padme's got a Zeta, but I don't really... At Gear 8, she just tends to get splattered quite quick. We used her in a battle the other day, and she didn't have it about her yet. Just wasn't survivable enough, even with the bonus protection. They were just eating her up. Really, even at that gear level? But who would I put with her? I mean, her team's kind of gone. You know what I mean? Like, she doesn't have a team here. What would I use against Kira if I use... Nest's already gone. Speed my Empire, not great. As you saw, my Empire in general aren't great, so... You need to click it like that. I'm going to speed first. I mean, Palp is 92, so he's only a smidge quicker overall. No, Trooper's already gone. They slaughtered Night Sisters earlier on. And then what we got? We got like Tarkin, who's really not good. Yeah, Troopers eat Ewoks alive if they were still available. The decisions. I don't think Palp is going to beat this, is the problem. I would only have like shock. We might have to use Revan here. I might have to try and find a way to save Thrawn. Stick him in that team. Or I could potentially stick him in with Palp. I also have a really good Zeta Dooku going with Palpatine. Or... they had a gear 12 YOLO, which could be doing a bit of damage. No, Wampa, actually Wampa might be available. He's gear 9, but he is down there. I suppose he might be able to shut down the Ewoks. As long as they don't rush him immediately, that could work. Yeah, because we could have Thoron in the team. We could even have Wampa in the team. Use control that way. These three should do the job. Four, sorry, should do the job against Kira. Thank you, Ben. Appreciate that, buddy. Kaido's best for power. Oh, I should have read that beforehand, clearly. You don't want to beat the snot out of first. I mean, you're the one that keeps bringing everybody back to life. Guys, we're just going to kick your butt. It doesn't really matter what order I kill these in, as long as they all die, really. Tenacity up across everybody. You're gone. Oh, they got... AoE, and she's got... Wow, she dodged it. Are you serious? How are you going to do me like that? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It doesn't really matter which way I do this, does it? Yeah, as long as Vandal's dead, then they're screwed. So, yeah, I could just kind of pick him off at will. Oh, I didn't have the buff on. He's going to counter now. Damn it. Forgot I passed it back. But I don't think Kylo's really going to struggle here, is he? Let's be real about it. And that's the end of that Kira team. So the only thing it looks like will come back to bite me in the butt right now is that Bosk screw up. One time, I don't check his tenacity. It happened to be sky high. Come on, DadbOd. I need to know if you're fighting, dude. Please lose a battle against one of these so I can stop panicking. It would be much appreciated. How are your clones? They don't exist, basically. They're that bad. I want to work on them now, but I've got to finish my bugs, unfortunately. See you later, Cador. Just stretch the stream out. You got to entertain, you got to talk to the community. That's how it is, man. But take care, mate. I'll catch you soon. Right. So... how fast is my Womp? He's not quick at all. So we might have to pass TM to him from Thrawn to get the whole thing going. Right, now decision. Who do I want to go with this team? We got Droidica, we got Sith Assassin, we got Shore Trooper, we got Savage, got Acolyte, got Zeta Dooku. Yes, we got quite a bit. I'm tempted to bring Dooku because I've got an extra shock from that. You go underdog. Oh, I ain't risking that. I can't risk it. Is it? I've already dropped you know, a run. How fast is my Dooku? He's actually pretty tasty, I think. Oh, look. Oh, kind of average, plus 80. But he's got decent potency. There's a fair bit about him. But good tenacity as well. Everyone's screaming to leave the Womps out. I was bringing him in for days. That's what I was bringing him in for. Because as soon as they get going, That was my plan. I have Ewoks can be surprising. Although to be fair, you're right. As long as they don't take the taunt, as long as they don't take the taunt offshore, and I have crit immunity, then it's actually going to control them. Because they got a couple, you got Paplu, and you got Logray that can take taunts off. You overestimate your team's overkill, Master. You still vote for it. I'm playing it safe. I'm disappointing you guys. I am playing it safe. Oh, we should time in quite nicely to Nev then. This. Days. Alright, no TM generated. And we can start controlling the team. Damn you, Aldo. I forgot about that move. Die. I completely forgot about that move. You'd have thought that I would have been a bit more aware of it, considering I used the damn team. We get a shock over there, and we need to shut down this little turd. That off. Oh, now they've all got foresight. Shut you back down. So there we go. Who's got you controlled? And now we should be okay. Right. That was a little clunky, or because I completely forgot Alda can take all the debuffs off. Logray, I wasn't concerned because he'd already done the bloody Daze move by that point. So I thought, wow, if he's already done it, kind of get that little extra protection. He'd already done it, so I was like, oh, wow, you know. But we're alright. We would have fractured Alda. Yeah, I probably would have done if I had just had the presence of mind of his move. But I think we got him. We have fully cleared him with one annoying little road bump. And now DadBod he's got 3 hours. If he's gonna clear me, he's got 3 hours to do this without making a mistake. He can't really afford many mistakes. We did fairly well on banners, except one trip. And he's still got those to get through. This team tripped up my last opponent. And he's got these tasty guys at the back that he's exposed now. Gotta be careful not to underestimate some of these teams. They tend to trip people up as well. So yeah. Hopefully trips up once, because I'm gonna kick myself if that silly lack of intelligence, and I just didn't check Bosk. Just didn't. Shouldn't have been as close as it is. That's totally on me. That's just one of them silly mistakes that I seem to be prone to. Don't know. I seem to be prone to these things. Let's see if there's any feats that I actually played. I doubt I did. No. I've still got I've got 3 more to undersize. If I remember right, this one's bugged, and that's actually arena, not fleet arena. Yeah, so I should be all right. Yeah, I completely forgot to look at Boss Tenacity. And then I went in with Ray, and he resisted the initial shutdown by her. So I couldn't control the team. And then Boss got in the way when I was trying to kill Boba, and then Boba killed my team. Annoying. Very annoying. Yeah, I recommend, guys, because obviously I'm about to wrap up now. I highly recommend you go check out my buddy Nev, another one of the Brits. Go support Nev. And I'll catch all you guys on the next stream. I'll probably be doing Marvel Strike Force, maybe even tomorrow. If not, you'll see me on the next Grand Arena Championship the following day. So until next time, we out of here.